Hello, I'm Sheriff Rambosk, and I want to welcome you to On Scene.
Social media has changed the way people follow breaking news. And as the role of social media is expanding, law enforcement agencies are realizing its value as a tool for everything from searching for missing persons to helping solve active cases. The Collier County Sheriff's Office has earned a reputation as a leader in social media. The agency regularly fields inquiries from law enforcement agencies of all sizes about its many social media platforms. CCSO's use of social media has been recognized by the National Sheriff's Association. The agency was also profiled in a case study by the International Association of Chiefs of Police Center for Social Media. The agency's dark site, iPhone app, and monthly TV show, On Scene, recently took top honors in an international competition. My name is Corporal Paul Woolsey. Join me as we examine how CCSO is using social media to keep Collier County safe. What were your goals as it relates to social media and community outreach when you first took office?
Well, in 2009, we looked at connecting our community with the Sheriff's Office and using technology. And we did that through the use of social media and have continued to do that for the last several years, because we know that residents who live in a particular neighborhood know the most about what's occurring in that neighborhood. Social media also gives them the opportunity to exchange ideas and information with us directly.
Have you experienced any community feedback with regards to your community outreach and social media initiatives?
Absolutely, and I think that's represented by the number of hits to the website, the use of all our social media outlets. And in fact, we're getting so much attention, both from our peers in law enforcement and from our residents. It all helps to keep our community safe.
How has social media impacted safety in your community?
We feel it's been very successful. We've been able to obtain information from our residents who know their neighborhoods the best. Social media, in conjunction with the great work of the men and women of the Collier County Sheriff's Office, continue to keep our community safe, and actually saw a reduction of 13% in crime, keeping Collier County a great place and a safe place.
Sergeant Brian Sawyer of the General Crimes Bureau informed me that they have used social media to solve past cases. How has social media been used in some of your investigations?
Social media plays a very important role in a lot of our investigations. For instance, when a bank robbery occurs, we're going to try and gather as much information as we can on the suspect and what occurred as quickly as we can. From there, whatever information we get, suspect description, surveillance videos, surveillance pictures, we're going to try and get to our patrol deputies and other entities in the Sheriff's Office as quickly as possible. In addition, providing information to the public is key for our agency to help solve crimes. We'll provide that information, the suspect description, any video or pictures, to our Public Information Office, and they will in turn provide it to the local media as well as to our website.
Has there been an instance where social media has helped an investigation?
A specific investigation involved a bank robbery where we were able to obtain surveillance video and release it through our CCSO app. An alert was sent out and a witness viewed the surveillance video and was able to identify the suspect and allowed us to arrest him for committing that bank robbery.
I met with the Aviation Bureau and discovered they too use social media in the performance of their duties. Did you ever imagine that social media would play a part in law enforcement aviation?
No, I don't think so. I don't think anybody really imagined how effective or vital social media could become to any aspect of the internet in the role that it's played currently. So now social media seems to be on the tip of everybody's mind. So you take everyday situations, things that we do all the time, especially in law enforcement aviation, things that we see, we respond to. And now we think about, wow, I'll take a picture of this and I can share it with somebody. So now they can see and experience what we see on a regular basis. Here's a great example. We responded to a missing girl on the beach. We got a description of her. It's a Sunday afternoon. There's hundreds of people along the beach. We get down low. We start flying. We're looking for the little girl. We keep going further south, further south. Now we're a mile from where she was last seen. We look down, we happen to see a little girl matching her description. I used the PA system. I said, hey, is your name such and such? She stopped on the beach. She looked at us. She shook her head, yes. I said, okay, don't move. We're going to land. We're going to get you. She said, okay. So we landed on the beach, and I called back to dispatch, told her we had her in our helicopter now. Do they want us to fly her back, or do you want us to stay here? They said, no, stay there. The fire department will bring the mom up on the ATV. So seeing that that they're going to come up here with the ATV, and having responded to calls like this before, I knew the type of emotion that was going to happen between when mom sees her daughter finally and that she's safe. So I said, this time, you know what, I'm just going to snap a picture of it, just so I can share it with people of the emotion and the work that we all do as a community and as the agency. So I got my iPhone out, I sat right there, and as mom came up on the ATV with the firefighters, she got off. Mike got the little girl out of the helicopter, and she dropped to her knees in relief. And as Mike was leading her over to her mom, I just happened to snap the picture. And it all worked out. 2 weeks prior, another pilot with the sheriff's office with us had a similar call in a similar area with a similar outcome. But this time we took a picture of it to share with everybody. And when I got back to the agency or back to the airport, we sent it over to our PIO office, and they were able to get the information and share it with everybody. It's great. So now people see that, you know, this is your law enforcement agency. These are the tools that we have. These are the calls that we respond to. And not everything's doom and gloom in law enforcement. Sometimes they do have happy endings. And thanks to social media, we're able to get that message out to the public now.
The Public Information Office disseminates all of the agency's news. How do you manage that?
We view ourselves as our own news agency. If it's breaking news, like a bank robbery or a traffic crash that's causing major delays, it goes out immediately on all of our platforms. Other news is dispersed in order of importance.
How else does your office use technology to reach the community?
Our office produces all of the agency's safety videos and a monthly television program called On Scene. In addition to that, we have a great partnership with the school district, and they show many of our videos on the morning announcements. The traditional role of a public affairs office is to be a liaison with the media, and we do that here. But thanks to social media, we're able to engage the community directly, and we love that.
The Sheriff's Office and Collier County Public Schools work closely to keep the community's young people safe. Much of the Sheriff's Office social media messaging is geared towards students. Tell me about the relationship between the Collier County Sheriff's Office and the Collier County School District.
So in my 26 years in education, I've never seen a stronger partnership between two government agencies. Our relationship with the Sheriff's Office, we are so fortunate, and they're very, very innovative, and they always take something to the next level.
How does the Sheriff's Office use social media to communicate with Collier County's youth?
The Sheriff's Office heavily promotes its events for students and children using their multiple platforms of their social media. So that helps us tremendously because it gives our kids access to things 24/7. Many of these videos that they produce, we're able to use those on our morning announcements at school, and they cover a whole range of topics, everything from internet safety to bike safety. So just one more example would be their interactive texting that they put in place for our kids that want to report bullying but might be afraid to give their name. So they can anonymously report any kind of bullying or fights or incidents. And so that's just one more example of how they're very innovative and how they keep finding new solutions that meet the kids in their digital world. So we're always excited to work with the Sheriff's Office and look forward to seeing what they're going to do next.
Citizens are embracing the agency's use of social media. Collier County resident Connie Bettinger follows the agency's many social media outlets. Which of the Collier County Sheriff's Office social media applications or outlets do you use?
I actually use the phone app. I absolutely love that one. It keeps me up to date with traffic, so I know what to avoid when I'm driving around town doing my errands. And I like that it posts the upcoming activities or different photos of the different things that the Sheriff's Department is involved in. I also follow Facebook, and what I thoroughly enjoy about Facebook is you get to get videos and photos, but the very best part is you can share it. And so when they posted like hot summer nights or the summer programming or even the Junior Deputy Fair, it's so nice to share that with my friends on Facebook so they can see all the different things that the Sheriff's Department does in Collier County. And it's just a wonderful way to get the word out, and I like it so much better than just reading it in the newspaper. It comes alive on Facebook, so I like that. And then my last one that I follow is Twitter, and I love that because there are times when they just send out a quick blurb, and I like to know just in a short character statement what's going on, so I either know to be safe, stay out of the way, weather update, whatever it is, instead of having to go to a long involved article. So I love following it on Twitter, the phone app, and Facebook. Those are my favorite ways to follow the Sheriff's Department.
Do you believe the social media outlets that you have used has prompted you to become more involved with your Sheriff's Office?
Yes, because having the ability to look at Facebook and Twitter and the phone app allows me to know the activities that are happening outside of the community I live in, and if there's things going on at other community parks or they're handing out candy for Halloween or whatever, I'm aware of it, and if it's not something I'm interested in, I pass it on to my friends so that they can also be a part of the programs that the Sheriff's Department does in helping out the youth of Collier County.
The Collier County Sheriff's Office will continue to find new ways to use social media and to improve what the agency is already doing. Deputies are embracing these technologies as part of their regular duties and are recognizing that social media is a powerful tool. By the same token, the community has come to rely on the CCSO social media to stay informed. A more connected community is a safer community.
My name is Corporal Juan Muniz. I've been with the agency for over 5 years now. I'm assigned to District 2, Golden Gate Patrol, and currently I work with the Focus Unit. The Focus assists patrol in areas where crimes have occurred. We also help out detectives with their investigations. Anywhere that they want more police presence or anywhere that we could be of help. We also do routine patrols and respond to calls. Anything we can really do to help out the district and the community. I just backed up that road patrol unit. He was on a traffic stop, he was wrapping it up. I just went there and make sure everything was okay, an extra set of eyes was good.
We hope you've enjoyed our program, and we look forward to seeing you next month. Thank you for being our partner for a safe community.